out during the tough times. I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and I've been blessed with the support of my friends, family, coaches, and community throughout my life. When looking for a bank to call home, it was easy to choose Midwest Bank. I never feel like just another customer, and they're proud to support their communities. They love what they do, and it shows. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation right now at appliedconnective.com.
Are you ready to join a family-owned local company that values innovation, integrity, and excellence? Look no further than Lincoln Industries. They're hiring for first and third shift production roles, as well as multiple engineering and sales positions. Whether you're an engineer ready to design groundbreaking solutions or a sales professional eager to connect with clients, they've got a place for you. Come join their family. Visit www.lincolnindustries.com for more information. All right, Rico, let's do the final checklist before we head out. We have a lot of people coming to the tailgate today. I'm ready. Burgers? Check. Chips? Check. Icy cold beer? Check. Except this one. I'm forgetting something. Wait a second. Where's the Führer's cheese spread? I can't stop eating it. Rico, relax. I always pack extra. It's the biggest hit of the tailgate.
For the best appetizer, party dip, and tailgate snack, load up on Führer's cheese spread today in most local grocery stores.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Alcohol has strained our relationship. Drinking too much can cause harm to friends, family members, and loved ones. By drinking less, we will save our relationship. If you or a loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
Ryan, with all this red and all these people around, I'm still not seeing the tailgate.
Todd Spidell, former body shop owner, terrible driver.
We're getting close. Now, did you know with 3 locations in Lincoln and hundreds of years of combined technician experience, we can get Husker fans back on the road even quicker and safer after their tailgate mishaps? Oh, Todd, turn left right here.
Left or right?
Left, right here.
Right?
Well, you wait for the tow truck. I'm getting a hot dog.
Well, I guess while I'm waiting. All right! Most recommended! Eustace Body Shop!
Woohoo! Dude, you should be on American Idol.
You really think so?
No.
Accidents happen, even to Husker fans. If it happens to you, call Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Hey guys, Nick Sainer. High school football is back, so join me and Jay Foreman this Friday night from Pius X High School as we bring you the battle for the Spirit Sword between Lincoln Christian and Lincoln Lutheran. Kickoff is slated for 7 p.m. We'll have a pregame show coming your way at 6:45 p.m. this Friday in the battle for the Spirit Sword between the Crusaders and the Warriors right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome to The Drive with AD Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Wednesday, wonderful Wednesday. It is a beautiful day down here in the capital city, Lincoln, Nebraska. Walking outside today. Right now, it is a beautiful 72 degrees and sunny on this hump day, and we just have three more sleeps. Three more sleeps. Three more until to get started. AG and Rafferty, what's up, fellas?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Whoa. Raff's a little hot. He's excited today. He's dipping out at 9:30. He's excited.
Oh man, it starts early.
I just said good morning.
Right.
Nick,
that's all you said, Raff. That's all you said.
I don't know if I'm talking to Nick today. I think I'm gonna just.
Hey, well, I do want to talk Broncos real quick just to start out.
Because
here's
we got roster sets. Yeah,
did you see that they cut Tim Patrick?
Yep, and he signed on the Lions practice squad. So they said that they expect him to be on the active roster. And I hope that he's able to stay healthy. The last 2 years have been. He signed that big contract 3 years ago.
What position is he?
Wide receiver.
Oh, okay.
He blew his knee out 2 times. Or no, he blew his knee out and he tore his Achilles tendon. So he's been cursed the last 2 years. So I hope that he's able to stay healthy for the Lions because he's a hard worker and a great locker room person.
That just means that Cortland Sutton's production and potential catch numbers just went through the roof with some more.
Oh, yeah.
Jerry Judy's not there. Tim Patrick's not there. You still have Marvin Mims, but I'm not sure how much they'll incorporate him. But Tim Patrick got cut.
Mimsy's starting.
Mimsy's I mean, who else are you going to start?
You got Troy Franklin. You got Bo Nix's old number 1 from Oregon.
Yeah, that's right. Troy Franklin moves the needle. That's right.
Hey, we're here to win. We're gonna lean on a running game.
With who?
Javonte Williams.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yeah. He's a baller, Nick.
I know Javonte Williams.
He has my certification.
I understand that.
AG 30 certificate. He's AG 30 certified.
It is funny though because like the Broncos have tried to go the route of like drafted running backs. They drafted Monty Ball years ago, right? Then they tried the undrafted free agent route of Phillip Lindsay. That worked out for a short period of time, and now they found something in Javonte Williams.
Raff, let me ask you this, Chief. Are you sold on Cortland Sutton's hands?
Better be.
I am. The only thing that worries me a little bit is some games he just tends to disappear.
Yeah, he's a freak of nature.
He has those flash games where
out of there, Raff.
But he'll be okay. I mean, he's just got to be more consistent. You just can't have those one catch for 9-yard games. You've got to at least.
Well, you think about this, AG. This Sutton is a perennial.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Capabilities.
Big dude.
But dude, he will drop passes left and right. And it's almost like he had Jerry Judyitis or something like that. Judy's another one that was, he's a physical specimen, but Cortland, he's one of those guys. What is his measurables? Cortland Sutton.
Cortland
6'4", 220 probably.
6'4", 216.
He is a 6'4", 216.
Second round pick.
If he catches
out of
balls,
SMU.
they're going to be a different ball team because you got a great. I think Bo Nix, seriously, and I see Mark. You guys heard me say this about Jordan Love. I said I'm not going to be surprised. Raff, you remember this if he has a great season because that kid's got the tools. Now it took him a while, and AG, remember this. It took him a while, but he did. Jordan, hence he got paid. I also think Bo Nix has that capability. I know he's only a rookie. He hasn't seen that yet. But
he has the reps. He has the reps.
Yeah, man, this dude is not a regular rookie. I truly feel if he can play well. First of all, you got to think about this with Denver.
He had 60 years of college, too. He's 25 years old.
Hey, reps are reps.
Reps are reps.
That's my point.
He's the Pablo Prigioni of the NFL.
There you go. You know what? And I'll take it.
Rookie.
And if I'm Bo Nix, I'm like, send me that T-shirt so I can wear it, bro. That's what I would say.
They're going to send him an AARP card is what they're going to send him.
Yeah, send me that.
I love Bo Nix.
Yes.
I would be killing y'all.
And think about this, you guys.
Making Raff happy.
Early bird special.
Raff, how many injuries did Denver have last year?
A lot.
They had a lot.
The last 2 years.
Over 21 injuries last year.
Woo-hoo.
In key positions.
And then you gotta look at the strength and conditioning there. You know, if a guy, and then also the guy, you know, players where they're going in the offseason training themselves, and they might need to be asked about this from the coaches or the assistants from the strength coach. Say, hey, where you guys training? Because go Raff, you got it.
Oh, it's all right. I was gonna say their old strength and training guy. He went to Notre Dame, so they brought in a new guy. So
yeah, and sometimes because I remember the Packers went through that right after it was right after the Super Bowl and a couple seasons after that where guys were just falling left and right, and it was a big overhaul. They had one of our old former Huskers, Red, there as the strength coach, but then they switched him and his crew out, you know, and brought in some new guys. Kept Mark Lavatt, who was a guy that was there with me, and then brought in some new guys to kind of refresh everything. And sometimes and the strength and training and conditioning part of it is kind of the glue of everything. Sometimes when it comes down to obviously keeping guys on the field, as you talking about, AD.
Hey, G, real quick before we go to our first break, and I want to ask Rico a question quick.
Drake May, touchdown.
AG, where did you train at during your off season at?
See, I train, I say on times with a couple of teammates, but not all the time. And I'll say that's the only big wish I did more training in the off season with, you know, down south somewhere, you know, between like somewhere like Houston or Florida, because a lot of my teammates did. I had one teammate in particular that we hung out a lot because he's one of the big guys, Mike Wall, and he trained out in Vegas, and he was a lineman, you know, and he trained. And what was cool about his training, though, he trained with the strongest men in the world competitors out in Vegas. So he would come back to Green Bay and be all bruised up on his forearms because he's carrying the Atlas balls. And I'm like, bro, at first I didn't notice. And I'm like, man, are you and Trina good? Like him and his wife, y'all going at it? You know, or he had big dogs too. He had 2 boxers. And I was like, man, is your dogs? Are they going, and are they going feral on you over there at the house or something? And he's like, no, he's I've been picking up Atlas balls all summer long with the strongest man competitors. And I'm like, oh my God, has to be so fun. I'm like, that has to be so fun. The strongest men in the world. They're like picking up stuff and you're like struggling, you know. But yeah, but getting in those situations, bettering yourself, and the old adage that we say all the time, iron sharpens iron. He's around the best and the strongest in the world for his position, right? You know, you got to be strong. You got to be able to create torque and push guys off the line. And he did it. So myself, like I said, that was one of the biggest things I wish I did more of, training with guys down in Miami or down in wherever, just to get ready for the regular season.
Rico, real fast, man.
Yes.
Are you satisfied with your 3 quarterbacks? Brissett.
No, it's Brisket. It's
wow.
It's my favorite NC State quarterback, Jacoby Brisket.
I only say Brisket because
I'll be like, man,
not look very good.
He's hurt. He's hurt now.
Yeah, Jacoby Brisket, Drake May, and Joe Milton.
I thought Joe Milton had a good preseason.
Yeah, well, apparently, according to Tennessee fans, and where was he at before Tennessee? Michigan.
Yep.
According to Michigan and Tennessee fans, he's always really good in practice.
He's got a strong arm.
He's a practice
like that.
demon. And then everybody falls for it, apparently.
So in golf, we would call that Ranger Rick. You're great on the driving range. But you get to the course and you can't hit the shot.
Pressure.
Yeah. So we'll see. Drake May probably ended up or is going to be the starter week 1 and throughout the season, but maybe it could be a at the time Washington Redskins situation where they had RG3 and they had Kirk Cousins, and RG3 goes down, Kirk Cousins takes over and ends up being better, or at least having a longer career.
Yeah, I'll say longer career.
Yeah, maybe Joe Milton could do that.
It is going to be an interesting NFL season. I can't wait until it starts. I know a lot of you listening can't wait till it starts. Before we go to break real fast, I want to read a few of these real quick.
Can I mention you guys talking about the Denver Broncos injuries reminded me of a clip that I saw last night. Charlotte, apparently, before their first game against James Madison, I think is who they're playing, they've lost 12 or 13 starters already.
The first game?
That feels a lot like Nebraska last year. I mean, people forget how many injuries offensively Nebraska had last year.
Yeah, 2 in 1 week. Both running backs in 1 week.
And it was like significant knee injuries to everybody, right? Isaiah Garcia Castaneda is one that I immediately think of.
First game.
The first game of the year.
Second game.
Yeah. No, it was the first game.
It was the
first
game. That's right. First game.
There was a lot. Nebraska lost a lot, both up front and at skill positions offensively, where that led to some of their struggles, but certainly there were other reasons why.
Yeah, and sometimes too, it's football, it's a contact sport, and stuff like that is going to happen. Because first thing when you mentioned Charlotte is like I know the guy, their conditioning coordinator down there, and then I look back at his previous teams. He's been known for not having a bunch of injuries. So it's like this year having them, it's almost like, it's football. So it happens sometimes.
Just freakish.
Yeah, it's just an anomaly. It happens. Unfortunately, I remember 2005 as a Packer, I went down and we had 11 starters on both sides of the ball go down. We had about 5 or 6 on defense, 5 or 6 on offense. I was included. That's where I tore my quad. And guys would just beat up because right after I got replaced, we just had the bug because right after I got replaced by Najee Davenport, he broke his foot the next week in the game. And I'm like, come on. And then Coach Sherman and his staff gets fired. And I'm like, really? You can't really fire. I say, if anything doesn't happen that year, is fire the staff because he didn't have half his starters that helps the team become a perennial NFC North Divisional champ. So why are you firing? But they did anyway. So just unfortunate.
Well, you know what I like to see? I'll read some more of these texts when we come back. But you know what, Nick? I just like the way you're being gentle with Raff this morning.
Well, I am.
Really?
I'm in a pretty
on
gentle,
what planet?
Are you kidding me?
I feel
In
like
what
I'm
time zone?
He doesn't
Brady, are you
text messages.
Oh,
Zero
you in,
text messages.
You
Doesn't
are
look at his
in
phone,
cahoots
apparently.
with Nick.
Raff,
You are in
Raff,
cahoots.
Raff,
It's a cahoot thing.
You guys will learn on in about 15 minutes why I didn't return your text message, Raff. You will learn in about 15 minutes. I was working on
is there a
some
group chat
for the
thing
show.
going on right now?
No. Raff sent this individually to me. So actually, he didn't include you guys on this.
Oh,
thing.
I know.
I know.
So, hey, you know what?
Oh, that means it's getting real. That means it's getting real.
So all the minorities got excluded from the Raff.
No. I don't take it as that. I don't take it. I think when you in a group text and then you text somebody individually, that means the conversation just got real. So
The conversation
I don't take
is,
offense to that, Raff.
No. I say, hey, Nick, did you get a chance to see your old baseball teammate last night? Zero response.
Zero. Come on, Nick.
I had stuff going on.
Hey, Raff, I'm going to call you out on this.
Yeah,
you are always on your phone,
and you
never reply.
There it is.
In a group text.
There it is.
And I know you're looking at it.
Thank
and
you.
I'm like, Raff, why don't you even respond?
You know what Raff does?
I can't speak.
He sees it, and he's on his phone,
defend you
and he
here,
just
Raff.
swipes up. He's like, "Get that out of here."
Raff, no, AG.
What's there to respond to? What's there to respond to on a group text?
Why be in the group text if you ain't gonna respond?
All of the texts.
But it's not directed at me.
Oh, so it's gonna be all about you.
Hey, here's
it's
the
all
deal.
about
Oh, see, I saw.
Raff.
That's wrong. That's wrong.
Everybody hates Chris.
Don't do that. Don't pay attention to him now, Raff. Don't pay attention to him now, Raff.
Well, at least they know.
Chris.
Yeah.
It's all
You like John Cena. Do that right there.
Hey, I'm not the public speaker. I know that AD will reply. He's a talker. I'm not.
Yeah. AD gonna run his mouth.
Exactly.
I learned that freshman year,
in
1995. I learned
you know
that
what, you know what I call it, guys? You know what I call it? Courtesy responses.
Yeah.
Courtesy.
Oh.
Courtesy?
Courtesy.
Is it courtesy?
Is
To be talking all practice when nobody's talking to you? You were having conversations by yourself sometimes. I'm like, who AD talking to? Nobody. He just talking to himself.
Just talking.
He's like standing over all in the end zone by himself, and he having a full-on conversation. I'm like, is he okay?
Well,
like,
Ahman,
I go up to Cluster. I'm like, hey, Clus, is
I have all the time on my hands.
You know, he's like, man, he just talk all day. He's like the Energizer Bunny. He just talk.
You know what, Ahman? I'm gonna say this for AD. Some people had a lot more time than others during practices and games. All right, you couldn't talk to anybody because you were busy on the field. All right,
I was practicing.
AD had to practice talking because he was on the sideline. All right,
is that what it was?
Yeah, leave my man's alone.
I appreciate that, man. And sometimes I was just
who is he talking to?
Sometimes I was just
giving up the business.
Here's the deal.
Dude, my name's Ahman.
And it was TMI too most of the time. It was TMI. My freshman ears didn't need to hear half the stuff you were saying.
We have things that we need to get to. I'm going to turn off their mics. I'm going to turn off your guys' mics because somebody that will always respond are our friends at Niederhouse Refuse. They take care of residential, commercial, industrial roll-off, recycling, the whole 9 yards. They take care of it. And you can give them a call at 402-475-8361 to sign up for your recycling or garbage service today. Once again, Niederhouse Refuse, they've been in business for over 100 years. 1921 is when they were founded. They're family owned. They're family operated over 100 years. Make sure you give them a call today, 402-475-8361. Or you can go online to their website, nbrefuselincoln.com. Okay, the mics are on. We've all taken a breath.
And here's what we're going to do. We are going to break right now.
Yes.
When we come back, we got the Nebraska volleyball team took care of business last night. We'll discuss that. We got a guest coming in. We got plenty of sound bites because, folks, we are 3 sleeps away from the 2:30 kickoff and a smorgasbord of football coming up this week. And tomorrow night even. Tomorrow.
We didn't get to our 3 days away players.
Oh,
we didn't get to those. We got to get to those at the start of next break.
We'll do it next segment. Next segment. Folks, when we come back, who's your favorite number 3? Or ones you remember from Nebraska? It's The Drive, 93.7 Ticket.
You can get diesel anywhere, but what about
Atomic Diesel?
That comes from Stern. Atomic Diesel is your solution to all your cold weather problems. Prevent clogged fuel filters, increase your fuel economy, and save money with
Atomic Diesel.
Contact Roger at Stern today by calling 1-800-477-2744 to see how
Atomic Diesel
and the rest of their line of fuels and lubricants can keep your operation running at max capacity.
Alcohol has strained our relationship. Drinking too much can cause harm to friends, family members, and loved ones. By drinking less, we will save our relationship. If you or a loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
You're counting on your team to win, so why not prove it? By placing your bets at Warhorse Sportsbook. Their win is your win. Put your money where your mouth is on nearly every sporting event. Use the Warhorse app to check odds and build your bets before placing your wagers in person at Warhorse Casino, including live in-game betting. No bets, no glory. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
Hey guys, it's Nick Sainert. High school football is back, so join me and Jay Foreman this Friday night from Pius X High School as we bring you the battle for the Spirit Sword between Lincoln Christian and Lincoln Lutheran. Kickoff is slated for 7 p.m. We'll have a pregame show coming your way at 6:45 p.m. this Friday in the battle for the Spirit Sword between the Crusaders and the Warriors right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Ryan, with all this red and all these people around, I'm still not seeing the tailgate.
Todd Spidell, former body shop owner, terrible driver.
We're getting close. Now, did you know with 3 locations in Lincoln and hundreds of years of combined technician experience, we can get Husker fans back on the road even quicker and safer after their tailgate mishaps? Oh, Todd, turn left right here.
Left or right?
Left, right here.
Right?
Well, you wait for the tow truck. I'm getting a hot dog.
Well, I guess while I'm waiting. All right! Most recommended! Eustace Body Shop.
Woohoo! Dude, you should be on American Idol.
You really think so?
No.
Accidents happen, even to Husker fans. If it happens to you, call Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and Truck Month is back. We have absolutely gigantic savings right now at Koppel. They are offering $12,500 off on select new pickups. That is not a mistake. You heard right. $12,500 off list price right now on select new pickups. Those discounted units, though, will not last long. These are all manager specials. You have to come in now, so hurry in down 144th Street or shop online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. Stock number G35609. Must trade.
For 15 years, Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping has been helping Lincoln become healthier, happier, and more fit through our proven combination of kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching. And to celebrate 15 years of success, we're offering you 50% off our next 10-week challenge beginning September 14th. That's 10 weeks of fun group fitness classes and individualized coaching for half off. And at the end of the 10 weeks, someone's walking away with $1,000 for the best transformation. Come check it out. What do you have to lose? Click on the banner at theticketfm.com to learn more. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 40th and Yankee Hill or 70th and Vine. And check us out online at fxblincoln.com.
Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket as soon as the clock hits 0 for the Jay Foreman postgame show. Listen to expert analysis from the Husker Hall of Famer, an 8-year NFL veteran, for 90 minutes after the game. The Jay Foreman postgame show, sponsored by Anderson Ford, Tanner's Bar and Grill, Tavern 180, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Vinnie Kreekak of State Farm Insurance, and Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career, or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Is it time to replace your AC? Call Bryant and save money in every way. Bryant provides you with solutions that save. Save big immediately with attractive rebates, and save every day with lower operating costs. Most important, though, the systems are selected to fit you. The right system, priced right, properly installed. That's the way Bryant works for you. How much can you save? Call for a free estimate. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. We do whatever it takes.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today: mainly sunny skies with light south winds. See an afternoon high around 93. Tonight mostly clear with a low around 73. And tomorrow showers and storms likely, especially in the afternoon. Some of those could be severe. See a high around 89. I'm meteorologist Kyle Klecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, we are back on this wonderful Wednesday. The Husker ladies got it done last night, down in Louisville. AG, have you stayed at the Galt Hotel down there in Louisville? AG?
Oh, here, I have to unmute him.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. It's on me. It's on me. Hey, I'll put my right hand up. That's on me.
I have to say, Kentucky is one state I have not been in.
Really?
No. I have
Raff,
not even flown over it a lot, but not or even haven't even driven through it. So interesting.
How about you, Raff?
Been close.
I've only stayed at the Holiday Inn Express in Paducah.
Paducah. Well, I'm gonna tell you. In fact, I did one of our shows from Kentucky last year.
That is right.
That was right across from the Muhammad Ali Museum, but the Gold Hotel is where I'm sure a lot of
Slugger.
Yeah, you got to check it out, man, because his Muhammad Ali's museum is there. And then I was just there like earlier this year or last fall when they gave me that Louisville Slugger AG. They gave me a bat, actually, the Kentucky PGA Association. I loved it. Don't get me wrong, but I was like, you could have thrown a Scotty Cameron or something like that. Scotty Cameron
for
putter.
something that was actually useful out here.
Scotty Cameron putter, a ping driver, but I loved it. Had my name on it. I had this box. They put it in this box. And at first, I'm on stage. I'm like, oh, they got me a putter. And here's your Louisville Slugger bat that was right down at the. I was like, oh,
man, you better take that Louisville Slugger. Not being a big baby about it.
Thanks for the Christmas gift. I appreciate that.
I felt like Clark Griswold when I got that Jelly of the Month.
No,
you
wrong
gift
for
that
that.
keeps on giving all year long.
Big baby, you big. I ain't get my putter. I didn't get my putter. Man, you got a Louisville Slugger. You know what you can do with that, man? Yeah.
That's the gift that keeps on swinging, AG.
Exactly. Beggars can't be choosers, bruh. What's wrong with you?
Oh, man.
We raised you better than that.
Raised you better than that. Be grateful, boy. We heard that, AG. Be grateful, boy.
You're going to take your Louisville Slugger and you're going to
take
like
that
it.
Louisville Slugger and enjoy it.
Well, the thing that was funny, y'all, there's like, you didn't take this with you. I'm like, you know what? Probably not going to see a brother walking through the airport with a bat. I'm like,
well, yeah, that's not a. That doesn't look good on any occasion.
I'm like, could you please just ship this?
Just put it in your bag or ship it. Boom, there you go.
Raff, because I think Raff, you said, did you bring it back with you?
Just say you're a baseball player. Just say, oh yeah, I play baseball. I'm a coach. I'm a baseball coach.
And TSA with him like, that's what they all say, sir. Come with us.
But don't take the bat. Guys, favorite number threes. Who we got? I mean, the first ones that come to my mind since I'm a youngin', Taylor Martinez, Trey Palmer, obviously from a few years ago. Ricky Tenars was one from
Eric Warfield.
Yep. You also had Damian Stafford,
Leotis Flowers from Summer Hall Central.
I'm throwing this one out for Kenny Wilhite, Tyrone Leggett.
Nice.
T. Leggett, number 3. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
was it Toby Baby?
Toby Wright.
Toby Wright. I'm sorry.
Mr. Matt Davis.
MD was number 3. There were some good number 3s around there, man.
For sure.
Y'all, let's hop into this volleyball. The number 2 Nebraska obviously took care of business versus Kentucky last night. Won the first set, dropped the second, and then took care of business after that. And you guys, it was almost like that after that second set, they said, okay, we're done playing right now.
Yeah.
And just beat the smoke out of them. Yeah, they beat the smoke out of them. The rest of those few games, they just hit a switch that was cool to watch. And the number of saves, and I always mess up her name, Nick. I always
Shaboy.
I always want to say Sheboygan.
It's Lady Showboy.
Yeah,
it is not Showboy.
Yeah.
It's not Showboy. It's Showboy.
Showboy. There were
Keel Craver.
She had Keel's another one. Raff
Keel's another one.
There was
self-awareness.
The text line was blowing up with exclamation points. I wanted to get it out there.
Oh my gosh!
I didn't want to let
Keel played volleyball last night.
I did not want to let the text line down.
Okay, so we just interrupt in the middle of a conversation.
Not the first time.
Right.
Unknown texter 7278. The girls flexed when needed. They really did.
They did
because they played some good volleyball last night. And I thought it was first of all, one of our texters mentioned, and I totally agree with you on that. So forgive me if I forget where you're at. I didn't like the camera stuff they were doing.
Oh no, the baseline camera has historically been one of the least favorite for a lot of fans and for spectators, but yet ESPN still chooses to switch to it multiple times during a set and multiple times during the points. Like if you want to have that view for a serve, just because I will say I don't mind watching the view from the serving standpoint or from the receiving standpoint, because you get to see all the juice and all the magic that's on the balls that they serve over the net. You get to see how tough it is to have serve receive at that level. I don't mind the baseline camera if they wanted to do it, if they absolutely have to do it. I don't mind it for that reason alone. But in the middle of it, I do not want to see it from the baseline.
Fred Not Hoiberg just mentioned, you mentioned that earlier, brother. I appreciate you, man. You're the one that I was like, yeah, I didn't like that. Just because ESPN has the budget for creative camera shots doesn't mean they have to use them. Just my opinion. And brother, Fred Not Hoiberg, I'm right with you. It's like, what are they doing here? Let's just stick to what gives the fans a good look. I didn't understand what that was coming from. But nevertheless, the Lady Huskers got it done. Kentucky, obviously, in game number 2, put up a scare. I wouldn't even say a scare. They just got with it, but Nebraska took care
fought
of
back. Yeah, they rallied back. That's what they did. In that
shout out to Thunder Not Collins on the text line. He says Fabian Washington was also number 3.
Yes,
he claims that I'm salty again. I left AG on mute. I'm not reading texts off the text line. I'm giving Raff crap. Just another day in paradise.
Why you keep muting me? Why you keep muting me? What I'm doing?
I didn't mean to keep you on mute. I just forgot to unmute you real quick. And
come on,
there's a lot of buttons over here.
Focus.
Few of the last few stats we got right here. The Huskers posted 18 blocks. It was their most since 2018. Held Kentucky to a .139 hitting percentage. Rebecca Alec led the charge. She had 11 kills and 12 blocks. She had 6.667. Merritt Beeson, she was just like a killer last night. 11 kills, 8 digs, and 6 blocks. Harper Murray had 8 kills, 3 blocks. Lindsey Krause added 7 kills, 4 blocks. And Sarah Threavenue, 4 aces. 4 aces. I mean, they came at it. Kentucky had a lot of serves errors on their serves, man. That Nebraska had a few too, though. Nebraska had a few too in some moments they shouldn't have, but Nebraska took care of business. And our very own, I believe she got Rebecca Alec. Was the MVP of the AVCA first serve showcase. So she took care of business there as well. Riley was named best setter of it, and Brooklyn DeLay of Kentucky with 19 kills.
Well, because in the nightcap too, Louisville, number 6th ranked Louisville, and obviously former Husker Danny Busboom Kelly, she defeated number 3 Wisconsin. So the Badgers start the season 0-1 last night. They lose to the Louisville Cardinals, excuse me. Louisville, they lose in the second match of the night. So it was basically like a showcase. I mean, that's what it was. You had the number 2 Huskers going up against the number 9 Kentucky Wildcats, and the number 3 Wisconsin falling to number 6 Louisville last night. So it was a really good night of volleyball.
Yes,
I will also say, they did a really good from a excitement standpoint, releasing the documentary or just releasing any documentary on one of the nationally well-known teams on Sunday. It creates an excitement, right? It creates a buzz. Think about like even the Connor Stallions documentary right now. College football is about to be king. College football is about to be king, and it came out yesterday. And now what's everybody talking about? Michigan, college football. I have not.
Nick, AG, have you guys watched that Connor Stallions special yet?
I haven't even. I'm just finding out what it is.
Long hours.
I'm hearing it for the first time. Who's is he a quarterback? He's a transfer. He's obviously what is it? A transfer.
No, Connor Stallions was
Stallions
he was that guy that did the
sign stealing.
The sign stealing with Michigan.
Oh yes, you know what? I did. You know what? Yeah, I did see that last night on Netflix. We were flicking through, and I stopped, and I was like, "Let me watch this for a little bit." This is the guy with Harbaugh. So yeah, I saw that. Very interesting. And man, he made it a major. He made it a master's degree. Let's just say that.
The best part, and I've seen a couple of just short videos and highlights on social media. One of the best things is he goes. And don't remember, Harbaugh was like, I don't remember Connor Stallions. I didn't know he was on staff. I didn't know who he was. And he goes, back in 2022, I got given a game ball. He's like, it's the only one that was given with my name on it. And it was like something specific. It was for like deciphering signals. And that's what they wrote on the game ball that they gave Connor Stallions. And I was just like, Harbaugh, man.
Yeah, Harbaugh. The writing was on the wall. Like he wasn't hiding nothing. Like, he was making it obvious. He was making it obvious.
And now he'll never come back to college football. He doesn't need
to. We don't need to.
Yeah, exactly.
He's gonna be good at the NFL.
Rapper, did you see it, big dog?
I have not seen it yet. I've been working those long hours.
Yeah, he went.
Break on that point.
He went Rain Man on the signs. Like he made a catalog of the formations to the signs and how they could. And how you could decipher it, basically. He made his own Da Vinci Code of sign stealing.
I can't wait to watch it.
I also saw another video and just a snippet from it where they were showing he had like a picture frame of the guy that they think was him on the sidelines at Central Michigan. And nowadays, Connor Stallions he has no facial hair.
Yeah, he's bald. Haircut low. Yeah,
and the best part is he goes, He's holding up the picture and goes, I don't think this looks anything like me. the guy has a mustache. The guy, and it looks like a fake mustache, but the guy on the Central Michigan sideline has a mustache. He holds up the picture and goes, I don't think this looks like anything like me. Well, of course not. You're bald right now.
Yeah.
Oh, it was funny.
Folks, we are coming back with history after a message from all of our teammates. It's The Drive. It's Wednesday, 90.7 Ticket.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
Football season is here, and that means that fall is here. So start the season off right with Holidays in Bennett with Tailored Life. Make plans to stop by Bennett from September 6th through the 8th for open houses for shops. And on Sunday, enjoy a street market with creative collabs with over 30 vendors, food trucks, and a kids zone. It's Holidays in Bennett from September 6th through the 8th. Make sure to stop and see Tailored Life, Garden, Home, and Gift when you stop by.
You can get diesel anywhere, but what about Atomic Diesel? That comes from Stern. Atomic Diesel is your solution to all your cold weather problems. Prevent clogged fuel filters, increase your fuel economy, and save money with Atomic Diesel. Contact Roger at Stern today by calling 1-800-477-2744 to see how Atomic Diesel and the rest of their line of fuels and lubricants can keep your operation running at max capacity.
Is it time to replace your AC? Call Bryant and save money in every way. Bryant provides you with solutions that save. Save big immediately with attractive rebates and save every day with lower operating costs. Most important though, the systems are selected to fit you. The right system, priced right, properly installed. That's the way Bryant works for you. How much can you save? Call for a free estimate. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. We do whatever it takes.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Have you ever gotten a car deal so good that you can brag about for decades? This is that deal. The government has given us a $4,000 instant credit on vehicles already at the historically lowest prices. Cars that were over $50,000 just 2 years ago are now selling below $20,000. See the deals here and drive away the car of your dreams at a price you never thought possible. Go to 4000off.com, 400off.com to learn more.
For 15 years, Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping has been helping Lincoln become healthier, happier, and more fit through our proven combination of kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching. And to celebrate 15 years of success, we're offering you 50% off our next 10-week challenge beginning September 14th. That's 10 weeks of fun group fitness classes and individualized coaching for half off. And at the end of the 10 weeks, someone's walking away with $1,000 for the best transformation. Come check it out. What do you have to lose? Click on the banner at theticketfm.com to learn more. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 40th and Yankee Hill or 70th and Vine. And check us out online at fxblincoln.com.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
The Link Grill Draft and Crafts is your spot in Southeast Lincoln for great food and drink. They're serving new menu items and a killer craft cocktail menu with your favorite draft beers. You'll love their pizza and new entree options. It's a great place to watch any live events, and they have music bingo every month. They have an aggressive loyalty program that rewards fans with 7% back on all purchases. Home of the Nebraska Power Hour every night from 8 to 9 p.m. Order online at thelnkgrill.com or stop in at 84th and Highway 2 today.
Alcohol has strained our relationship. Drinking too much can cause harm to friends, family members, and loved ones. By drinking less, we will save our relationship. If you or a loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
That beat is sick. 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 It is history time, folks. And I tell you what, this history thing is getting close. We're going to have more Nebraska football history, too, as the season kicks off here, which is going to be interesting, man. So I'm excited for that. My computer's acting crazy here for a second, but I'll get that together right here. In history, 1921. Before we do that, though, I got something to kind of represent this history, though. I got a little something. Just one of the most recognizable intros ever.
Yes, indeed.
That needs no introduction. I mean, even if you guys think about this real quick, even if you weren't even alive when that beat came out, you just know who it is. Am I right or wrong, y'all?
You're right.
You're right.
It's Michael Jackson. That was like Welcome to the Jungle yesterday when that song came out.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, you know exactly who that is. I mean, some beats, some intros are just so nostalgic and classic. It needs no introduction. And that song could come out today just as well as Welcome to the Jungle, and you'd think it was a new cut.
Yeah.
You really would. Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, of course. Babe Ruth starts the streak in 1921. Starts a streak of an extra base hit in 9 straight games. The Babe did that. And you guys, I was seeing to where one of his jerseys was going at an auction was going for over $30 million.
Dang.
Yeah, the called shot jersey. Wow.
What's that?
It's the called shot jersey where he pointed out and said he's going to hit the home run.
That is insane. $30 million.
That was at the Polo Grounds, I believe.
It was a World Series. I know that. I can't remember if it was Chicago. I think it was Chicago, actually.
Gotcha.
Wow. The called shot jersey. It is going for a lot of loot as far as that goes. Rafferty, what you got, my man?
1994. 94th U.S. Golf Amateur Championship is won by some guy named Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods, y'all.
Yeah, 1994.
That's awesome.
94.
AG, I'll let you go. I have 2 things today that I'm gonna need. I want you guys specifically that I've been working on. So AG, I'll let you go first, and then I have a question for you guys about my history today.
Okay. Got it. All right, my history going back in the old Nintendo console video game days. Castlevania Part 2, Simon's Quest. It came out in 1987, so 37 years ago. And it was I say fun game for me. I played it a lot. That's where I stroked my vampire love. I'm a vampire fan of movies and video games all alike.
Okay.
So yeah, it was his second quest. And it was his whole quest was he killed and took care of Count Dracula in part 1, but they had to make a sequel. So he had to go and destroy all the little pockets of Count Dracula blood that was all over Transylvania. He had to destroy them, and that was his quest in part 2. So if you played it, that was a fun game. So check it out. For sure.
All right. Raff, I'll let you decide. I'll let you be the one who makes this decision here. Do you want good or bad first? Bad. Okay. On this day in 2021, this happened.
Pocket collapsing. This time they get home. It's Feldarius Payne. Oh, Manning goes back, or Brick goes back and fields it and then throws it in a bounds. They're going to spot him inside the 1. Cam Taylor-Britt, first mistake was fielding the ball, and then I don't know what he was doing.
Yes, goodness gracious.
Number 5 for the receiving team. Foul occurred in the end zone by rule. The result of the play is a safety. Marquis step off the left side. He's at the goal line and in for the touchdown. 4 receivers into the near side for Martinez, who is getting swallowed up. He loses the football. Scoop and sprint. There goes Kelvin Hart. Touchdown, Illinois. Holy cow.
One more.
Extra point is no good. Second miss today from the reigning Big Ten kicker of the year.
That is right. On this day in 2021, Nebraska loses a week 0 game on the road in Champaign to the Illinois Fighting Illini by a score of 30-22. Connor Culp was the reigning Big Ten kicker of the year, missed 2 extra points on this day. You heard that highlight of Nebraska's punt returner fielding a kick at the goal line or at the 2-yard line. His momentum took him back into the end zone. He slipped. His knee was standing or was kneeling on the end zone line, the goal line, and he chucked it out of bounds at like the 3-yard line. And so Nebraska, that is how they surrendered their first points of the season, was via safety on that play. And then also right before halftime, Adrian Martinez fumbled it. Illinois returned it for a touchdown and ended up doing that right before halftime. Okay, now the good though.
Okay.
Now the good.
Okay.
And some of us, we may know.
I hope it's better than that, because that wasn't history. That was a nightmare.
I know. We may know this. On this day in 1994, number 4 Nebraska plays number 17 West Virginia.
Oh, yeah, the kickoff classic.
Getting some pressure and being sacked. And the ball comes out. Nebraska's got it. So they separate Boykin from the ball and come away with it. Coleman, the linebacker, very much involved in the whole play. Doug Coleman, number 46. Here's Frazier into the end zone. Touchdown. Reggie Ball. Nebraska came into this game ranked number 4 in the coalition poll. West Virginia ranked number 23. And what we have seen today in the first game of the season, I would say those rankings held up pretty well. And so it is done. The game is over. The 12th Football Classic won by the Cornhuskers of Nebraska over the West Virginia Mountaineers, 31-0.
That is right. Number 4 Nebraska wins 31-0 over West Virginia in this game. I was wrong. Number 4 versus 24, not 17.
I've got three things to say about that game. So I was at that game. The first thing was
nice.
Grant Wistrom. That day we were like, that guy's going to be a monster. The second thing was Todd Sauerbrunn, the punter for West Virginia, was insane.
Yeah.
And the third thing, at the end of that last clip, you hear that air horn. That was me.
Really?
Stadium full of 80,000 people. Yeah, it was only Raff, right?
No. I swear.
You were the only air horn in New York.
Oh, man.
That's right.
I swear on the Bible.
Whoa.
That was me.
How do you know it was you?
There was not many air horns in that stadium that day. Trust me.
Okay.
If air horns in the stadium.
So out of 80,000 people, you were the only one that had an air horn.
You weren't supposed to have an air horn in the stadium.
So you think you're the only one that snuck one in?
That's supposed to have shooters.
Oh, Lord.
People sneak those in all the time.
We're in a full stadium, and Raff says that was me.
Hey, you hear that highlight? That that was Raff. Raff, I wouldn't put it past you. In all honesty, I wouldn't put it past you. But the idea that you come out here on August 28th, 2024, and say, gentlemen, on August 28th, 1994, 30 years ago, that was me blowing the air horn.
That was.
Hey, dog, it is what it is. Hey, if that was you,
I laughed when I heard it on the clip because I just went, "Oh my gosh!"
Hey, I might have to believe my guy.
Thank you, AG.
Hey, you know what, dog?
David from Renew says, "I believe you."
If you said it was you. What I remember from that game the most, man, before we even played them, Coach Osborne left it up to the players to make the decision if we wanted to play in the kickoff.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
The same thing we did a year later when we had an offer for the kickoff class. I think it might have been Tennessee. I'm trying to think of who that team was, and they said no, we don't want y'all.
Yeah, they didn't want no parts. Nobody wanted no parts of Nebraska, and so I think West Virginia. I don't think that was the first team that said yes. I think some other teams said no for the very reason that they got bludgeoned against Nebraska. I think a lot of teams, particularly in the 94 season, knew that Nebraska was bringing everybody back with a big chip on our shoulder.
Yeah.
And we were going to absolutely destroy everybody in our path.
Well, you know who did not want that game in 94?
Who did not?
They wanted Florida State originally.
Oh,
you're right. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. And Bobby Bowden was like, "Nah, we good.
We don't want that. We don't want that in
we ain't even got our rings yet."
Yeah, we don't want that in August.
And Raff will say this: they're tainted rings, might I add? They're tainted rings.
There you go.
I gotta.
So I got to tell you all this real quick before we go to break. Yeah, I got to tell you this. So AG and Raff, you know the story, but Nick, you may not. AG. So this is when Tony Veland was playing for the Broncos, and Mike Minter was playing for the Panthers. Me and Cluster Johnson went to Denver to watch the Panthers versus the Broncos. And so we're in the hotel lobby that these Panthers were staying in to say what's up to Mikey Mint.
Right.
And as we're talking to him, so it's me, Cluster, and Tony Veland talking to Mike Mint, and William Floyd comes down the elevator. And Mike
I already
Mint
know where this is going.
You know where I'm going. And Mike Mint go, "Yeah, man. There go that dude with that fake ring he got on, man." Because that was his teammate. Because William Floyd would play fullback for the Panthers. And Mike says, "There go that dude with that fake ring, man, huh? What you gonna say, huh?" And Tony, we just started laughing. And William Floyd goes, "I don't know what y'all talking about, man. I don't know what y'all talking about, man."
Yeah, of course he gonna play dumb.
He got amnesia.
He gonna play dumb.
He got amnesia.
No, we're coming up on that time, gentlemen, of this day. Nebraska played a football game. And so we're going to have some highlights the next couple of days.
Yeah.
From some good, some not so good.
Oh, don't play the one from Ireland, man, because I think we're on the anniversary of that.
No, that was yesterday.
That was yesterday.
Right. We're good.
Yeah.
So we missed that one.
No clips from that one.
We missed it.
Yep, no clips from that. In fact, bury that one.
Actually, wait, tomorrow is Throwback Thursday. Doesn't have to be on a day in history.
I'll be like that movie in Troy. Let it burn.
Throwback Thursday.
Troy.
Yeah, that's funny.
Folks, this is The Drive. We got AG in H-Town. We got Raff there in GI in the Tri-City area.
Raff's leaving.
Oh, that's right.
It's time to go.
Dip at 9:30. Raff, have a great week, y'all.
Lottery calls. Oh,
Lottery
by the way, Dave in Fullerton, thanks for stopping by yesterday. That was pretty cool.
Big support to Dave in Fullerton. Go check out Raff. He's at the Nebraska State Fair until Monday is his last day there. Raff will help you tomorrow. Folks, we'll be right back. It's The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
It's hard to choose a favorite at Hog Wild, but I'd have to say it's their award-winning ribs. Hog Wild buys their meat from those who share their high-quality standards, then hand rubs each slab with their famous seasoning blend and slow smokes them over hickory each and every day for flavor and tenderness you're gonna keep coming back for. Order online at GoHogWild.com. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
You're counting on your team to win, so why not prove it? By placing your bets at Warhorse Sportsbook. Their win is your win. Put your money where your mouth is on nearly every sporting event. Use the Warhorse app to check odds and build your bets before placing your wagers in person at Warhorse Casino, including live in-game betting. No bets, no glory. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
The Mill Coffee and Tea, formerly with only 4 Lincoln locations, now 5 Lincoln locations. That's 25% more locations than there used to be. Can you even imagine a world where there's only 4 Lincoln Mill locations? Feels like ages ago. We were all so young then. The Mill on 11, located right alongside the 93.7 The Ticket Studios at 1040 O Street.
.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather, sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, mainly sunny skies with light south winds. See an afternoon high around 93. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 73. And tomorrow, showers and storms likely, especially in the afternoon. Some of those could be severe. See a high around 89. I'm meteorologist Kyle Klecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, Rico, let's do the final checklist before we head out. We have a lot of people coming to the tailgate today. I'm ready. Burgers? Check. Chips? Check. Icy cold beer? Check. Except this one. I'm forgetting something. Wait a second. Where's the Führer's cheese spread? I can't stop eating it. Rico, relax. I always pack extra.
It's the biggest hit of the tailgate.
For the best appetizer, party dip, and tailgate snack, load up on Führer's cheese spread today in most local grocery stores.
Have you ever gotten a car deal so good that you can brag about for decades? This is that deal. The government has given us a $4,000 instant credit on vehicles already at the historically lowest prices. Cars that were over $50,000 just 2 years ago are now selling below $20,000. See the deals here and drive away the car of your dreams at a price you never thought possible. Go to 4000off.com, 400off.com to learn more.
It's time for a home technology makeover. And with special Labor Day savings on top name electronics, you can take your home, backyard, or tailgate to an all-new level. Choose from top name TVs like Sony, LG, and Samsung, including Samsung's popular frame TV that blends seamlessly into your decor. Experience game day throughout your entire home with a new audio system from Sonos, now with special Labor Day bundle savings. Transform your game day this Labor Day with the experts at Schaefer's.
MWR is dedicated to building attractive, affordable steel buildings that exceed your expectations. From commercial to residential to agricultural storage, steel buildings are cost-effective, attractive, and versatile. Plus, they're a lasting investment and an ideal choice. MWR uses Sentinel Building Systems out of Albion and can service you all over the state and region. If you have interest in a steel building, post frame building, or fencing, give MWR a call today at 402-980-5273 or go to mwrbuildingandfence.com.
Ryan, with all this red and all these people around, I'm still not seeing the tailgate.
Todd Spidell, former body shop owner, terrible driver.
We're getting close. Now, did you know with 3 locations in Lincoln and hundreds of years of combined technician experience, we can get Husker fans back on the road even quicker and safer after their tailgate mishaps? Oh, Todd, turn left right here.
Left or right?
Left, right here.
Right?
Well, you wait for the tow truck. I'm getting a hot dog.
Well, I guess while I'm waiting. All right! Most recommended! Eustace Body Shop.
Woohoo! Dude, you should be on American Idol.
You really think so?
No.
Accidents happen, even to Husker fans. If it happens to you, call Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we strive to provide you with the right coverages for all your insurance needs by taking the time to meet with you and review what coverages best fit your needs. So whether you're in the market for home, auto, farm, business, life, or a combination of any of these coverages, we can help with making sure you, your family, or your business have the right coverage based on your individual needs. If you would like to review your insurance needs, please contact Ben Spurt with Farm Bureau Financial Services at 402-217-9945 or through email at ben.spurt@fbfs.com.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raisin Canes, Perch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Early break. And then a week after retirement, he was flipping burgers in a what would you call that truck? A
food truck?
Food truck.
What kind of truck would that be with food in it? Words are hard. What is that? There's a truck. They show up. They show up at noon, and then they drive in, and it's a food. Oh, I can't put it together. I can't get this food truck.
Food truck.
Early break from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket. Welcome to The Drive with AD Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, folks, we are back on this wonderful Wednesday. We got AG down in H-Town. We got me and Nick here at the mothership, 1040 O Street, 93.7 The Ticket. We got our guests in, Jeff Essink, co-owner, and him and Nicole of Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping here in town. Jeff, good morning, brother.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Doing good. Also, Carrie Manning, for the short 27 minutes that I was there, she kicked my butt in kickboxing this morning.
Good.
And it was good to see that. It was one of those mornings, you guys, and I'm going to share this real quick. AG, I was being kind of a little punk this morning, man. Being kind of a little punk because my MyZone monitor stopped working yesterday. So I figured I'll charge it. So I charged it on my lamp in my office, and I put it on this morning when I went downstairs to lift weights, and I'm thinking, it keeps saying can't find it. And it was still only 16%. But 16% still should work, you would think.
Mm-hmm.
So AG, I'm pissed off lifting weights this morning. All right, mad. Because I always like to track and just track where I'm at. I need to pick up whatever. So I'm it's 6:49. I'm about to leave my house, and I'm like, I'm gonna try the monitor again. It ain't working. I'm like, man, I'm not doing cardio today.
Oh man.
I had some choice words for myself. AD, get your black, you know what, to the gym right now. Sometimes you got to just have some hard discussions with yourself. And I say, get to the gym right now. Because I knew if I didn't do both this morning, it wasn't going to happen later today because, a lot of things going on. And so I get there and I talk with Jeff, but I'm just pissed. But you know what? As we all say, 99% of life is just showing up. Just show up. Let the chips fall they may. Show up. AG, I know there's a lot of times you didn't feel like going to practice, working out, but you just show up. Jeff, you and Nicole are the epitome of showing up. What time do you guys wake up in the morning?
3:10.
3:10.
3:10 a.m.
That's in the middle of the night, my man.
Yep.
Yeah. Get the ball rolling.
They wake up at 3:10. Their gyms open up at 4:00 a.m. Jeff, tell us how and a lot of our listeners, because Jeff and Nicole have their show on Sunday mornings from 9 to 11. fitness fanatics, and they do a great job with that. Have great guests. They don't always just talk about fitness, talk about sports, fitness, and life, but a lifestyle of fitness. It's not just showing up once saying, "Hey, I did it." No, it's a lifestyle, like tying your shoe, etc. It's a lifestyle part of it. Tell us how the last 10-week session went.
It was awesome. I mean, it's had a lot of changes. Deb Wozni was our $1,000 winner because we do give out $1,000. Yep, 6 a.m. at Yankee Ridge. So it was really fun. We always have a party out at Rosie's. That was fun. Karaoke. We even had Brad Hoffman, who is the singer of the Killigans, was out there.
Yeah, me and Raff caught some straight bullets on that one on Twitter.
Yeah, that's right. No, keep me out of this. I didn't do anything.
We caught some bullets. The thing I just said, it's just not my pump up song. I like it, It's like Mumford & Sons. I love Mumford & Sons. First of all, it's just not a song to me. It's going to get me
ready to run through a brick wall.
Yeah, but, like I said, I like it. First of all,
well, I'll tell you, if you watch the YouTube video with all the Husker highlights built in, you will have chills. You might even tear.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Here,
all highlights.
I'm gonna
from
pull that up.
John, I mean, all the great plays.
And again, I like the song.
Awesome.
I like the song. It's just one I'm thinking more like some, just Welcome to the Jungle or something like that. When I'm about
Thunderstruck
when I'm about to run on the field.
So we had him out there and he was singing, and people were up. We were like 2 weeks from Husker football. People are clapping. I mean, it was awesome.
I love it. I love it.
Yes.
Jeff, let me ask you this, man. And Dave from Renew, you're exactly right, man. It's definitely first world problems for me not to have a monitor. And I was starting to think,
it doesn't.
Yeah, exactly. You feel like it doesn't count.
What's the point?
And I kept looking at the monitor this morning, the screens up in front of the gym. I'm thinking, AD, you don't have a monitor, dude. Stop looking. But because it's like that old saying, AG, and we all get this, Nick and Jeff, what gets measured gets done. And I always like to know I'm trying to keep it when active, when we're not doing setups. I'm like, I want to keep it above 70%. But anyway, it is first world problems. Jeff, let me ask you this. The next session starts when?
So next challenge starts September 14th. So just in a couple weeks. It is our 15th year that Farrell's has been in business in Lincoln. Started in the fall of 2009.
I remember.
And we're going on 15 years.
You and Nicole have been here how many years now?
We've been here since 2018. So we've over six and a half.
Jeff, give us in a nutshell, because to me, I know people have different beliefs, etc. But to me, it's a God thing that you and Nicole are here. Tell them the quick journey, how it opened for you guys to get here. Give us a 30, 45 second how you guys got to Lincoln.
Well, it was just kind of ironic. Scott Frost was named head coach in Nebraska on Saturday after they just won the AAC championship. Monday morning, Lance Farrell called me and said, "Hey, the two locations in Lincoln are for sale." Wow. And I thought it was a sign, right? I'm coming back home to my home state of Nebraska. Frosty's coming home. It's like a match made in paradise. And guess what? I'm still here 6 years later.
Yeah.
The gym business.
How about the other?
So I survived.
The gym business. Less stress.
A lot less stress. No, you still got a team, so that means you manage the team well. That's what happened.
And he definitely does. Harold Spears, what's up, Harold? He says 2 weeks until the next session. Let's go FXB 6 a.m. Meadow Lane. Harold, my gym family brother, you're exactly right. Jeff, when people don't want to go to the gym, they're afraid to go to the gym because they may be thinking about, and there's nothing wrong with other gyms, but what makes Farrell's different compared to other gyms?
So I think what makes Farrell's different are two things. One, the 10-week challenge is a great way to start. Because if you're just like, well, I'm just going to start working out. There's really no like tracking, measuring progress. There's really no end goal, right? I mean, obviously with fitness, it's something we have to do for the rest of our lives, but if you haven't been doing any exercise activities or haven't been doing any type of nutrition, the 10-week challenge gives you a starting point with your before picture, your body composition, your measurements. We do push-ups, sit-ups, and you got an end point at the end of the 10 weeks where you're getting another picture done.
Right.
Your body comp, your measurements, your push-ups, your sit-ups. Not that that's you never have to work out again.
Right.
But it gets people focused on just 10 weeks.
Yeah.
Like you're just focusing on 10 weeks. And over those 10 weeks, we're really trying to, it's not how much weight can you lose in 10 weeks? It is 10 weeks of building positive habits of working out and doing nutrition, like being aware of what you're putting in your body, which I talked to Nick about a couple weeks ago on their show. It's just like just looking at a label and being, you know, like if you're drinking, I know Ahman, you're a huge against pop and Mountain Dew, which I've been meaning to tell you. I haven't had a 1 milligram of caffeine in 3 minutes.
Wow,
Awesome.
that is awesome.
Yes.
I think you made that when you and AG were talking about it, weren't you about that? Giving up the pop?
He was when he was on our show.
Yeah.
We were talking about it. It was tough. Like it was all mental.
Yeah, it's not easy. Yeah, exactly. It's not easy.
But I've been 3 months
That
without
is
caffeine.
awesome,
So
That's great.
and you know what? Nothing really changed. So
No.
like I have energy. I have. I mean,
And
I
not
was
packing on
worried.
and not packing on those terrible calories
Right.
either.
So it's just about developing habits and consistency that leads to results.
Jeff, you and Hazelbear.
Hazelbear is out. What did he say?
I'm not gonna say it, man. I'll let Jeff see it. But Hazelbear, you need to be a stand-up comedian, man. But it's facts though. You mentioned reading. You mentioned reading the labels. Okay?
Right.
This was literally last night. Y'all. This was literally last night. And Jeff knows, and AG knows, and Nick knows. I have this problem of eating late at night. And
I can help you with that, AD. After you're done, I could give you a tip. Here you go.
Just vegetarian.
You know, well, I've been doing peanuts, you know, and things like that. Well, last night, I really didn't look at these labels before. They're these little packets you get from Costco. And it's got I looked at the packages on the back of them. I'm thinking, AD, this is crazy amount of calories and fat, and not the good kind. And I would just I'm like, well, it's better than ordering a pizza, you know, or ordering a pie from Village Inn like I in the past, or
36 tacos.
36 tacos like me and Nick did on Friday night.
We don't need to tell people.
But that's an whole other story.
We haven't even had that. We haven't brought that story to air.
You know, and Nick texted me the next morning. It should be illegal what we did to them tacos, AD.
That should be illegal.
Hey, AD and I and a couple of my buddies destroyed about 36 tacos on Friday.
Oh my God, 36 tacos. I hope y'all worked out that day.
Bad, Jeff.
They went
not
quick.
good.
But you know, it was cheat day too. So it was like, you know, I have the weekends, I'm gonna kind of eat what I want to eat.
Right.
It was just a Friday.
But Jeff, I'm gonna ask you this: what prevents, like you said, that 10 weeks with people to segue in? It's decisions you have to make. What keeps people going?
Well, I think what keeps people going is once you start feeling better about yourself, then that turns into like a drug, right?
Yeah.
Also at Farrell's, it's the community atmosphere, it's the family atmosphere. It's you want to be around like-minded people, right? So when you go into class and there's 15, 20, 30 people in there, nobody's in there to be a bodybuilder competitor, right? We're all in there just to be the healthiest version of ourselves, the strongest version of ourselves. That's what we're there for. So you really have a group of people that are cheering you on.
Absolutely.
So you have, 45 minutes while you're there, just to focus on you and encouraging other people as well. So that's what keeps people, like we've had members that have been there all 15 years. From day one in September of 2009. I
think Ronnie's one of those.
He's been there a long time. Sarah Swim's been there since day one.
I started in 2010. Brooke started in 2009. Then when you came back, because I was gone for a few years, and I mean, those Swim, Manning, Ronnie, those guys, they were there the whole time.
Yeah.
I stepped away, went worked out on my own individually, but coming back when Tim Clare got you connected with me, I was like, that was one of the best decisions I ever made. And it came at a critical time for me, Jeff, in that I was going through a lot. And even now, the past year, going to my counselor and things of that nature, really learning how to deal with grief. That bag, and Jeff, you've mentioned this, and I've said this to the new 10-weekers at times, that bag some days, it's got anger on it, it's got grief on it, it's got frustration on it, it's got confusion on it. And the thing about it, the bag don't care.
Right.
You can kick it as hard as you want or as light as you want, but that bag has literally been a beacon of light for me, and it's been therapy for me. When they're afraid to start, because a lot of people's like, when you go to a regular gym, I don't even know where to start at.
Right.
What's the difference with Farrell's with that?
Well, the great thing about also starting with the 10-week challenge is all the classes are designed for our beginning students. So weeks 1 and week 2, we're building the foundation of the house, right?
I like
so
that.
We're starting slow. We're teaching the basic forms, techniques of the strength training, of the kickboxing. And as the challenge gets deeper, week 3, 4, 5, 6, the classes start to get harder with the member starts to get better
Right.
and stronger in the endurance. So we're starting kind of uneven. As we get tougher, they catch up to us.
Naya did it, and she told me, she had to, like, when they started the sorority stuff, she had to stop with. But she says Pops and her boyfriend Max both went. She goes, that first 3 weeks, I mean, she was like, wow. And it wasn't, you guys were just graduating up.
Yeah.
And then she goes, like, at week 6 or 7, she goes, Dad, I can feel the difference in my body.
Right.
I can feel it in my clothes. I can feel it in my body. You feel good. And it's those endorphins are released when your body works out. You're releasing those endorphins.
Yeah.
And it's a great feeling. Jeff, how do they find out more when it starts? September 14th?
September 14th. So there's a couple different ways. Well, first we're doing since we're celebrating our 15 years here in Lincoln, we're doing a 50% off sale for the 10-week challenge. So 2 ways you can enroll. One, you can go to the ticketfm.com. There's a banner right there on the webpage. You can click on it as a promo code to get that 50% off, or you can go to fxblincoln.com. And if you want more information,
that knocks the price to what?
$224.50.
I'm going to put it out there right now. If you have 2 people, I'm going to put it out there. I will pay for 2 people's 10 weeks. First 2 people that text in on these conditions, you cannot quit. And if you quit,
I like it.
You owe me $224.
Yeah.
You absolutely cannot quit. So we have 2 people that text me in. And Jeff, tell them the times first. I will pay for 2 people. But here's the only condition. You cannot quit. Tell them the locations and the times.
So 2 locations, one on North 70th and Vine in the Meadow Lane Shopping Center. We have 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 9:15, 12:15, 5 p.m., 6 p.m. 8 classes at Meadow Lane. We also have a South Gym, which is where AD goes on South 40th and Yankee Hill. We have a 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8:30, 4:30 p.m., 5:30 p.m. We also have a virtual component, which you can do at any time from anywhere, as long as you have internet service. We've had members do their workouts on the beach, on the road, in a hotel room, in a gym of a hotel room. So we've really made it very, very convenient.
Nick, I think we got these 2, man.
How about this?
And you need to text in. What you need to do is text your number. I got your number. Text your name and email.
Yeah.
And I got you 2. I got you 2 covered. We got you in there.
4412 and 7299.
Text it in. And to the unknown texters, and let you guys both know, and guys and gals, I got you covered. I got you covered. And I'm going to tell you this. The only thing you have to do is not quit. That's it. Only thing you have to do is just not quit. So I got you 2 covered. Text it right now. Actually, text it into your email, first name and last name, email address. I'll get that to Jeff, and I'll let you take it from there. But don't worry about it. I got you covered financially.
Most of the time, classes are how long?
Good question.
45 minutes. Okay. There's a couple that are 30 minutes, like our 7 a.m. class and 12:15.
So 7 a.m. at Yankee Hill?
Yes.
Okay.
30 minutes. Yep. 7 to 7:30.
Yep.
But like I said, it just amazes me. 15 years we've been here. So 15 times 4, we're going on, let's see, what does that have to do? 60 10-week challenges in Lincoln that we've done. So it's
awesome.
It's amazing to see, like, every 10 weeks, there's just new people. Because you talk to any gym owner, it's tough.
It is.
There's gyms that have come, there's gyms that have gone, and it's hard, So, but Nicole and I, this is our full-time job. So we love it. We love helping to change people's lives, and that's just what our passion is. So we're going to say 15 years in Lincoln, 50% off. By the time the orientation starts, Huskers will be 2-0. Everybody's going to be so excited. And then the best thing about this challenge is it ends the week before Thanksgiving. So we don't even go through the Thanksgiving holiday. So if you're thinking about, you always hide in your Thanksgiving photos, you don't want the picture to be taken of you because you're just, I don't do cameras. Now you can go into the holidays and feel good about yourself. You're like, hey, give me, I'll be in the picture. Somebody else can take it.
Yeah.
So
now we've had some change. WIB on the text line. We replied to your text. If you're in, send the name and email, please. 4412. We got you. So you're good to go. You're good to go.
You know what, Big Bird? What you put on there, I do like that. However, and I'm not going to read it out loud because Big Bird, you have a good point. However, everyone's situation is a little different.
Yes.
Financially. So
Absolutely.
And that's the only reason why I don't, Big Bird. But I like what you're saying, though. But like I said, if they quit, like I said, you owe me the money. You can't quit.
We got the 2.
Quit. You cannot quit. It may even do a third. We'll see what happens. May even do a third. We'll see what happens in 224. Do you guys think about this? 224 divided by 10 weeks. What are you paying? $22?
$22.
$22. Now, here's what I want you to think about $22. What are the things you do now for $22 a week?
You could go stop through a fast food place.
I know.
You could get on
a game day.
Or coffees, right?
22.
Starbucks,
There's a lot of dumb
like
things I spend $22 on a week. That is only helping me go to the grave faster.
Oh, yeah.
That's the bottom line, man. So keep that in mind.
36 tacos.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff like that.
We don't need to talk about that.
I know.
It was not our proudest moment.
But hey guys, that's okay.
It is.
You need to live life a little bit.
Exactly. And you guys,
we live life.
And you guys talk about cheat days.
Well, you
too.
do, right?
You gotta do cheat days. You have
You
to.
do.
Yes.
Because on Saturdays, I eat whatever the heck I want to eat. Sundays, I start tapering that back down because your body, think about you guys, I'm going to say this real fast. Once you start doing this, AG, you've been doing it for years. I've been doing it for years. AG, you stricter than me because you're at the level you were playing at. Your body doesn't even feel good after you consume a lot of that stuff. It's like, yeah, at the moment it was great.
Hey, Friday night, I went home and I was like, I don't feel good.
I'm telling you, you pay break because your body just starts rejecting that. So it's like, yeah, I don't want this. So on Sunday, I'm ready to say, okay, breakfast may be a little, like I said, a little greasy and more, but then after that, dude, it's like I'm tapping back down, hydrated, water, eating clean, eating fresh, because your body gets acclimated to it after a while. First, it's like it does anything.
Right.
It gets acclimated to the bad as well. So you might as well get acclimated to something that's going to help you out.
When it comes to nutrition for us, we don't do a quick fix, no carb, no low calorie, quick fix type of meal plan. I love to eat. AD, you like to eat?
Love it.
Okay.
Love
we want our members to eat a healthy amount of calories and just be more aware of your portion control and have it divided up between carbs and proteins and fats and stuff. So that's how our nutrition program works. So it's a really easy nutrition plan to follow. And again, we want you to eat a lot of calories, but healthy calories.
You know what? There's a few on here. I mean, Husker Biker. Yeah. He says 4 hip surgeries, can now walk, but ballooned up after an ICU and a rehab. Husker Biker, great show, by the way. Brother, appreciate you. He's got some pounds to lose. I'm not putting your business all out there. Someone else's business, what you have to lose. But just walking after those surgeries is a miracle in itself. Here's what I say. All of you that didn't text in fast enough, still text me your email address and your first and last name, and we'll see if we can get something worked out. So just put that on there. Just understand that. Please do it. Like I said, the only thing I'm putting on there is this: you must complete it. And completing it doesn't mean, well, I showed up once a week. Now, I understand you may not make it every day. I get that.
Right.
I honestly get that. But with all the available class times, there ain't no excuses saying, well, I didn't have time. Bull. That ain't gonna fly.
Well, and there's people that would love to do it, but they can't.
Bingo.
So you do it because
Bingo.
you can.
And Jeff,
right?
I hashtag all the time. When Jeff told me that, goes, AD, do it because you can. Because you know what? 3 years ago, I couldn't.
Right.
I had 6 stitches across my stomach and a prostate that was removed. So I couldn't do it for months. So, folks, Jeff, we appreciate you, man.
Thank you very much.
Thank you much. Love you, little bro. Appreciate you guys. You guys are family to me. Again, if you go to Jeff, how they get in touch with you again?
fxblincoln.com or you can go to the ticket website, ticketfm.com. Both ways. 2 weeks until we get rolling, and we'd love to have you.
And Jeff, we'll probably bring you back on again if that's okay. Maybe
cool.
a few days before we get it on and give them a reminder. Let's do it. Folks, we'll be right back with our last segment. This is
All right, Jeff, man. Be good.
All right. Thanks, Ahman.
FXB, we'll be right back. It's The Drive.
At Fairway Meat Market, you're family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Now, through September 2nd, enjoy Labor Day specials like 8-ounce USDA choice whole beef brisket for $3.99 per pound and Wagyu brisket for $12.99 per pound. Fresh Duroc whole pork butt for $2.88 per pound, extra meaty loin back ribs for $3.88 per pound, and fresh cut chicken wings for $4.88 per pound. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Did it again. He didn't jump, though.
Hey guys, Nick Sainert. High school football is back, so join me and Jay Foreman this Friday night from Pius X High School as we bring you the battle for the Spirit Sword between Lincoln Christian and Lincoln Lutheran. Kickoff is slated for 7 p.m. We'll have a pregame show coming your way at 6:45 p.m. this Friday in the battle for the Spirit Sword between the Crusaders and the Warriors right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Herrick Services takes this time to wish everyone a happy Labor Day. They are thankful for everyone in the workforce who makes this country great and celebrate a deserved day off to rest and reflect. This important message comes to you from Bart and the folks at Herrick Services, your vending specialists here in Lincoln. Their quality service and expertise has earned them a fine reputation. That's Herrick Services, on the air because they care.
What a day. I could sure use an afternoon pick-me-up.
Hold up. The new 93.7 The Ticket location has a milk, coffee, and tea inside? Oh, yeah. This is a game changer.
Need an afternoon pick-me-up? How about a coffee or smoothie on your way to work? Stop by the Ticket Mill location on 1040 O Street to get your go-to drink or try out our new game day drinks exclusive to the Ticket Mill location. We know it'll make your day a million times better. Looking for a place to relax and unwind after a busy day? Cigars Lounge at 8th and Q in the Haymarket is the perfect place to enjoy good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit ostreetcarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in August. Try their chocolate chip banana bread muffins for a great summer breakfast or enjoy a bagel with pesto cream cheese. Don't forget the Joe Card membership. Unlimited drip coffee for just $8.95 per person per month. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
MWR is dedicated to building attractive, affordable steel buildings that exceed your expectations. From commercial or residential to agricultural storage, steel buildings are cost-effective, attractive, and versatile. Plus, they're a lasting investment and an ideal choice. MWR uses Sentinel Building Systems out of Albion and can service you all over the state and region. If you have interest in a steel building, post frame building, or fencing, give MWR a call today at 402-980-5273 or go to mwrbuildingandfence.com. Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the Ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show, brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raisin Canes, Hertz Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Looking for a place to relax and unwind after a busy day? Cigars Lounge at 8th and Q in the Haymarket is the perfect place to enjoy good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket.
Now back to the drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Gray on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, folks, we are back in the last segment. Appreciate Jeff Essing being in with us from Farrell's Extreme Body Shape, and him and Nicole again have a show every Sunday morning from 9 to 11 a.m. Fitness Fanatics. And if you're up earlier, if your church goes later, if you do that, also you can't miss Bigger Than the Score with Pete Ferguson. That's from 8 to 9 a.m. He's always got awesome and amazing young scholars on his show. And just a shout out to Pete. He does. I mean, you look at you hear everything that's wrong with kids today. Pete is the example that the kids he brings on, and him being a major pillar in this community and one who contributes. There are solid students out there doing great things. And of course, that's followed up with Jeff and Nicole from 9 to 11 Fitness Fanatics. So yeah, we got plenty of Husker stuff we're going to dive into tomorrow as well. I know both, and stay tuned to the rest of the shows today. They will have sound bites as well from, I believe, Satterfield and Tony White yesterday. Describing that, but yeah, we are just 3 sweeps away from it. AG, I'm gonna ask you this real quick before we go into before we close up. The running back situation is very interesting because there's oars all the way down the depth chart for the running backs.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a running back and you're that top one up there, what's your mentality going into this game? Because it's literally oars all the way down.
Man, my mentality, just like every game, try to play as good as I can and give it 100% effort. And make sure I know all my plays. I know all the details of the play. So so if I know from the audibles to, adjustments that the offensive line has to do. So making sure I know everything I need to know to be the best player I have to be, basically.
I love it. Well, I tell you what, in fact, Nick is going to get those of you who texted in your information on that offer for the class that's on there. So he will have that for me on there as well. And I'll look at that as well.
Yes.
I want to make sure I get it so I don't miss anything on there.
Yeah, I got you.
Because I definitely, like I said, to do that. We don't have the RGT today, but we do have some words of wisdom like we always do. The 80 attitude adjustment, of course, Ahman will have something on there as well. And I was thinking about that this morning, man. I was thinking about this. The excuses we tell ourselves. Folks, I am a pro at manufacturing excuses of not to do something that I know that should be done at times. But here's what I want you to think. Think about what's on the other side of your excuses. Think about what's on the other side of that hard work. Think about what's on the other side of that decision you have to make, whether it may be financial, relationship, something to do with your health, a home. I don't know what it is, but think about the other side. It's easy to get stuck in the moment and bring up excuse. But when you think about the other side of the excuses, the other side of the decision, man, it sure helps out big time. I was like, I'm not going to counseling. I don't need no counselor. AD, your decisions in your life, the way that you were living, yes, you did. And because of that, this past year has been a year of growth. It's been a year of peeling back layers I didn't want to deal with for years. I dealt with grief, frustration, anger, loss, etc. The other side is always worth it. It's treacherous, it hurts, it's not comfortable, but growth is not comfortable. AG, when you got hurt and had to rehab, it wasn't comfortable, it was hard as hell.
No, it was something that right away I knew. I said I'll be back next year.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
And you knew it was going to take work and it was going to be painful. Yep. But the other side was, how many more years do you have after that, AG?
Oh, shoot. About 4.
4 more years.
After an injury where even my doctor, he knew I was he said, Ahman, I know you're built different, but usually people don't come back from a torn quad, a fully torn quad. And I was like, well, yeah, you know me, I'm built different. So I'll be
4
back.
more seasons. You know what, AG? Built different physically,
yeah,
but more importantly, exactly.
No, it was all mental. It was 100%.
Absolutely. Absolutely. AG, any parting words before I rock us out, man?
Yeah, we're going to get a lot of football teams hearing this line that I'm about to say. And I say over the years, a lot of football teams, baseball, any competitors has heard this line from the great Vince Lombardi, whose name is on the Super Bowl trophy. He says, perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence.
I love that. I love it. Folks, it was a great show. AG, appreciate the great quotes as always and the lifestyle mentality. Folks, think about the other side of your excuses. You will not be disappointed. We will join you tomorrow, folks. Have a great Wednesday, a wonderful Wednesday from The Drive, 90.7 The Ticket.